Welcome back to bradley.business, a channel all about business and entrepreneurship. And on this one, I'm going to be talking about how to send an email when someone checks out from your store. All automated. You don't have to do any heavy lifting. You don't have to send a confirmation or anything like that manually. All of this happens in the background. Someone's on your website right now, they check out, and then boom, you can start sending them emails over as long as you want. You know, you can send a welcome email, and then an email 3 days later, and then 4 days later, a week later, 2 weeks later, so on and so forth. So for this video, we're going to be using Shopify and ActiveCampaign. Shopify is an e-commerce platform, and ActiveCampaign is a marketing automation platform, and we're going to connect the two to do all of the heavy lifting for us. So let's go. This is Shopify. Most of you probably are very familiar with this. And all we really need here is to grab one product. So I'm gonna grab the Maze Challenge. And the reason why I'm doing this right now is to grab the title, grab the product name, which this one is called the Maze Challenge. It's the only piece we really actually need from here. So we're gonna hop back into ActiveCampaign or into ActiveCampaign. This is the marketing automation platform. Now, this can be pretty overwhelming. If you guys are interested in this, let me know. I actually would love to dive deeper into this. I'm really starting to enjoy ActiveCampaign. And we're going to look for an automation. Again, I've already set all this stuff up, so it's a bit easier for me to explain. Yours is gonna look blank here, and you just click create an automation, start from scratch, and I'll show you when I jump in. So where's the Maze Challenge one? Right here. Okay, so this is on a purchase, I add the customer to an email sequence, and we can see right here, and why we needed that name is what starts the automation. This is what starts sending emails. Okay, so we need to start this automation when someone makes a purchase on a Shopify store. So we're going to come in here, add trigger, we're going to go to e-commerce, we're going to do makes a purchase, we're going to choose our Shopify store, runs only once. Then what we want to do is segment the contacts entering this automation, and we're going to do the last product name. So the last product that they bought is Maze Challenge, right? Because this is the name of this product is Maze Challenge. So when someone buys the Maze Challenge, I want to add them into this automation. So now when someone makes a purchase from my Shopify store, I want them to be added into my automation once, and I only want this to happen if the contact has bought the Maze Challenge, because all these emails are specific to that product. Now you could make one all together for just like holistic, a customer makes any purchase on your website. You could do that. Again, your preference, you do whatever you think's best, but for this example, I want to make it specific and personalized. So I'm going to click add start, and it's going to look like this, exactly like we set up. Alright, now I want to add them to lists. I really don't use lists that much, to be honest. I prefer tags. I think tags are the preference, at least in most companies anyways, but if you want to add a list for good measure, definitely feel free. So I added them to the customer list and then the Maze Challenge purchase list. Now what's most important is that I want to tag them. And a tag is going to allow me to do things in the future with this contact. Being, let's say one day I want to send a email to everyone who purchased the Maze Challenge. Maybe I want to ask for feedback or something like that, or maybe Maze Challenge 2.0 has come back and I don't want to bother all the other customers. I just want to send this to a very specific group of people. Now you have a contact list of 100 people, 1,000 people, right? So how do you figure out who is who very specifically within that whole contact list? And for that we use tags. So I'm going to tag them as a purchase and Maze challenge. And now I can send emails to anyone who has done the Maze challenge because I know they have the tag Maze challenge, which makes me know that they bought the Maze challenge. Okay, so this is where you go and you would click add right here, send an email, and you're going to create a new email, which is going to take you to a little editor like this. So now you create your email. You're going to create whatever it is. For this one, there's a link that needs to be sent. That's very specific to the Maze challenge. And you're going to hit next, which actually pops up this, which shows the information, who it's from, the reply to, everything like that. You can hit save and exit. So if I were to stop right here and a recap, what we're doing is grabbing a contact from Shopify who made a purchase, adding them into the specific automation, we're adding them to a list and tagging them and then sending them an email. Now I want to send, of course, more than one email. I want to show them how to get started, or maybe tips on, trying on a piece of clothing, or whatever the story you're trying to tell, you would add it into your automations. You can see I have an email that goes out, and then I wait one day, which is super easy to do. You just come in here, conditions and workflow, wait a specific period of time, one day. Then I send another email a day later. How do you get started, right? This is a technology product, so there's some instructions, there's some documentation that's better if they read it to have the best experience possible. Now, I wait one more day, and I send another email, say, hey, enjoy your product, and here's the link that you need to do the experience. Because that's very, very, very important. That's my primary goal in all this, is to get people into the product that they just purchased. Now, I wait 5 days, and then I ask for feedback. How was the experience? Blah, 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 blah. Now, then I tag them as a cold customer, meaning that they've done a purchase and now they're done. I don't really need to have this tag, honestly, but I don't know. Sometimes I get too in the weeds with data, and I want to know every which thing about every contact that's in my marketing automation platform. So I tag accordingly. You probably don't need to go that in depth, or you can go way more in depth as well. Really, again, up to you, your preference, your strategies. That's the fun about all of this stuff. Then I end this automation. So that's it. You can see this is actually really, really easy, but super powerful. That's what's so cool about this, is that you see how I did this, and you may think like, oh, well, Bradley, you didn't show me the ins and outs and how to set this up, blah, blah. I am telling you, the fact that you are watching a YouTube video on business tells me that you are smart enough to make the first baby steps. This is super, super easy, and if you get stuck, you Google it, and there's a ton of really great documentation on the very specific question you have. My goal is to show you that, hey, on a high level and quickly, like this is pretty powerful and pretty easy to set up. So now, when a contact makes a purchase, we add them into our automation and sends a few emails, all without us doing anything, baby. It's the most beautiful thing in the world. So that's it for this one, showing you guys how to very easily create and send emails automatically when someone makes a purchase on your store. I hope you enjoyed. Please give a thumbs up, subscribe, all that fun jazz, but more importantly, drop a comment. This is a new YouTube channel, so I am definitely replying to everyone. So if you have a question, a specific question, now's the time to drop in the comments, because I will work with you one-on-one to get whatever you need done. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace!